Direct TV. Sorry for construction noise happening. But today I want to ask Ashtar about origin of the human on Earth. And I'll talk about my timeline version of the episode, but we want to ask about the collective common timeline to Ashtar. So when if you guys are having an ascension problem, let's have a free diagnostic call with me and see what we can do about it. If you haven't subscribed, and make sure to hit the bell button so you're going to have every episode notified. Okay, so let's go. This is Ashtar of Ashtarcommand. We are here to serve all of you. So in your Bible, it says humans are created by the image of the God. This is pretty accurate. Instead of the God, the collective timeline, what happened was a group of extraterrestrials from different planets came to Earth when Earth was created and got a permission from the Prime Creator and the Galactic Council and created the original prototype of human with the image of Pleiadians. So it wasn't exactly the image of God because Prime Creator doesn't have a physical body. Prime Creator is a vast of consciousness, the prime consciousness. So there is no physicality of the Prime Creator. Anyhow, so original prototype was created with the image of a Pleiadian body with indigenous of Earth species and mixed together. The reason why the original indigenous and the Pleiadians are mixed together because when we simply use Pleiadian body to create a human on Earth, they are not Earth humans. Needed to have the physical characteristic of Earth, so needed to mix with original indigenous species. So they are more of a what you call as Neanderthal like species, but in the creation of Earth means during the Lemurian time, humans didn't look like that. Humans did look a lot more of Pleiadians. They didn't look like closer to monkeys. They looked a lot like who you look like as of today. And at that time, Earth was created as a 5D planet with having a variety of DNA structures within the planet. Means a lot of different plants from other planets, a lot of different species such as dolphins, unicorns, dragons from other planets. Because Earth was created as the library of the genetics and DNAs. So that was the original intent. Besides creating a new galactic species in this planet, wanted to get a lot of different variety of living things in the planet as an experiment. So that was allowed, and when time goes by during the Atlantean time and the Egyptian time, other groups came in without permission, without approval from the creator, the Prime Creator, and they decided to create their own Earth prototype and having image of themselves. So therefore, for example, the early Egyptians, when you look at them, they look different from humans. They have an elongated head, and that was a Syrian bees' physical characteristics. And they made humans likeness of themselves. But they made humans to use them as more of a slave instead of creating a new species in the planet who are same equal level as they are, which Pleiadian and other groups came and made original prototype. And also in Atlantean time, new humans are made, but those humans are created with your brain and mind. So the Pleiadian prototype were heart-centered human. So they are vibrating in 5D and connected in heart field. So they had an easy time to connect with higher frequency galactic species and angels and having nice relationship with dragons and unicorns. But in Atlantean time, people, this new prototype of people are more mind-oriented, which was having a more of a reptilian structures. They are not made by likeness of Pleiadians. They did use different physical prototype, which is different looking as a Pleiadian prototype, but they did use humanoid instead of a reptilian looking human as a physical shell, but they decided to include mind into their physical structure. So instead of the Pleiadians, the Atlantean prototype did have mind. And because of that, and because of their curiosity, they wanted to flourish their civilization to have more technologically advanced technological society, which is similar to what you have right now, instead of crystal technology, heart-oriented society as a Lemuria. So unlike people are thinking, Lemurian people weren't eradicated. Some of them went deep inside of Earth, and some of them decided to move to Atlantean civilization. So their species prototypes mingled with each other. So Lemurians and Atlanteans eventually mixed with each other. And after that, after Atlantean time, Egyptian time came, the early Egyptian time, and they mixed with each other. And those prototypes, means illegal ones, which wasn't getting permission from the Prime Creator and the Galactic Councils, were allowed because the Galactic Councils realized it is very difficult to mix with reptilians and the Pleiadians in the galaxies. They don't mix, even if they are coming from the same dimension. Let's say there is 70 Pleiadians and 70 reptilian, and then they do have a same way of thinking and the same way of, well, they don't think, they don't have a mind, but you know what we mean. Same way of tackling things, same way of connecting to the source. However, they are not having babies with each other. So at that time when humans are created, there are still galactic wars are going on. And then galactic councils realized when all of the major galactics are mingled into one body genetically, they can create a new species which has so many mixture of galactic DNAs, which is new humanized, which is who you are. And you can become bridge between all of the people, majority of the people in other galaxies. And that's why it was allowed. So humans are created to become bridge between all different species, all different galactic beings of all of the universe and all of the galaxy. This is why a lot of species, galactic beings are watching your ascension, because you are related to a lot of different galactic species, because you have all of DNAs. And some people do have different nutritious requirement. Some people do need meat because they have more of reptilian DNAs within their body, within their junk DNA. And some people are okay with totally being a vegetarian because they do have more of the Pleiadians DNAs. Of course, every single one of you do have all of galactic DNAs, but the percentage will be different. Depends on how your ancestors mixed with each other. Depends on who you are, what kind of food you are required to eat are different. So even though you do look similar to each other, depends on ethnicity, depends on the percentage of your galactic DNAs, what you need to require during the ascension is different. Some people need to eat meat because of your reptilian DNA characteristics. That doesn't mean person who has more reptilian characteristics are higher frequency than person who are okay with 100% of vegetarians. That got nothing to do with it. It is simply the physical characteristics. So some people, you are saying they have a more blue blood and then more pure reptilian heritage. And some people try to keep those heritage and call themselves as elite. We are not talking about those people. We are talking about regular people. Even regular people do have all of galactic DNAs, which is including reptilians. That's why you have mind, and that's why you have a reptilian brain within your body. So these are the new prototype. Humans are new prototype when galactics are looking at all of you, because you contain all of major galactic species, which is impossible for galactics to mingle with physically. We don't have half reptilian, half Pleiadian beings, but this is possible within your body, and you are the hope. And this is why all of the galactics are watching your ascension and assisting your ascension, because you are related to many of galactic civilizations. This is Ashtar of Ashtarcommand. We are here to serve all of you. If you guys want to have chat about your galactic, your ascension problem, let's have our strategy call together. And thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, subscribe, and I see you guys next time. Bye.